Imagine a Royal Enfield that makes almost no engine noise, accelerates like a sports bike, weighs less than any modern Royal Enfield, and is completely electric. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, Royal Enfield has finally entered the electric motorcycle world with the all-new Flying Flea C6. This isn't just another EV. It brings back a legendary name from World War II while combining it with futuristic technology. But is this really the future of Royal Enfield? Is it worth buying? And can it compete with other premium electric motorcycles? Stay with me until the end, because I'll cover everything you need to know about the Flying Flea C6. History behind the Flying Flea. Before we look at the bike itself, let's understand why it's called the Flying Flea. Back in 1940s during World War II, Royal Enfield built a tiny lightweight motorcycle that soldiers could parachute into battle. Because it was so small and agile, people nicknamed it the Flying Flea. Fast forward to today, Royal Enfield has revived that iconic name for its first electric motorcycle. Just like the original, the new Flying Flea C6 focuses on being lightweight, easy to ride, and perfect for urban mobility. Design. At first glance, the Flying Flea C6 doesn't look like a traditional Royal Enfield, and that's exactly what makes it special. The bike has a clean retro-futuristic design with a beautiful circular LED headlight, smooth body panels, a floating-style single seat, and premium aluminum construction. One of the biggest attractions is the girder front suspension, inspired by the original Flying Flea from the 1940s. It's something you rarely see on modern motorcycles, making the C6 stand out instantly. The battery is hidden neatly inside the frame, so from a distance, it still looks like a classic motorcycle instead of a typical electric bike. Royal Enfield has paid close attention to every detail, giving the bike a premium, elegant look. Weight. One of the most impressive things about this motorcycle is its weight. The Flying Flea C6 weighs only 124 kilograms, making it the lightest motorcycle Royal Enfield has ever built. Because it's so light, riders can easily maneuver it through city traffic, tight parking spaces, and crowded streets. New riders will also find it less intimidating than heavier Royal Enfield models. Motor and performance. Now, let's talk about performance. The Flying Flea C6 is powered by a permanent magnet synchronous motor that produces 15.4 kilowatts of peak power and 60 newton-meters of torque. Electric motorcycles deliver maximum torque instantly, which means the acceleration feels incredibly quick. Royal Enfield claims the bike can sprint from 0 to 60 kilometers per hour in just 3.7 seconds. The top speed is around 115 kilometers per hour, which is more than enough for city riding and occasional highway trips. The power delivery is smooth, silent, and effortless. Battery and range. The motorcycle comes with a 3.91 kilowatt-hours lithium-ion battery. According to Royal Enfield, it offers a claimed IDC range of 154 kilometers on a full charge. In real-world riding conditions, you can expect around 100 to 110 kilometers, depending on your speed, riding style, traffic, and weather. For most daily commuters, that's more than enough for several days of riding without charging. Charging is simple. You can plug the bike into a normal household socket using its onboard charger. Royal Enfield claims it charges from 20% to 80% in about 65 minutes, while a full charge takes just over 2 hours. This makes it practical for everyday use. Just plug it in while you're at work or overnight at home. Ride modes. The Flying Flea C6 comes with multiple riding modes. You get city, highway, sport, rain, and custom mode. Each mode changes the throttle response and power delivery. In custom mode, riders can personalize settings like regenerative braking and performance to match their riding style. Suspension and braking. One of the bike's biggest highlights is its unique girder front suspension. Unlike traditional telescopic forks, this design reduces front-end dive during braking and gives the motorcycle a distinctive classic appearance. At the rear, it features a modern monoshock suspension that provides a comfortable ride. Braking duties are handled by disc brakes at both ends with dual-channel ABS. The bike also includes lean-sensitive ABS and traction control, giving riders extra confidence on wet or slippery roads. Smart features. Now let's talk about technology, because this is where the Flying Flea C6 really surprises everyone. The bike features a 3.5-inch full-color TFT touchscreen display. It supports smartphone connectivity, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and even 4G connectivity. You'll also get built-in Google Maps navigation, over-the-air software updates, phone as key functionality, wireless phone charging, USB Type-C charging, cruise control, hill hold assist, and keyless entry. These features make it one of the most technologically advanced motorcycles Royal Enfield has ever produced. Safety features. Safety hasn't been ignored either. The Flying Flea C6 includes lean-sensitive traction control, lean-sensitive ABS, location tracking, tip-over alerts, and advanced connected bike technology. These features provide both convenience and additional rider confidence. Pros and cons. Let's quickly look at the positives. The design is absolutely stunning. It's the lightest Royal Enfield ever made. Acceleration is quick and smooth. It offers premium technology rarely seen in this segment. The belt drive requires less maintenance than a traditional chain. Charging is relatively fast for daily use. Now for the downsides. The real-world range may not suit long-distance touring. The price is on the premium side, and while the top speed is sufficient, it isn't designed for high-speed highway touring. Final verdict. So, should you buy the Royal Enfield Flying Flea C6? If you're looking for a stylish, premium electric motorcycle for city commuting with advanced technology and a unique personality, then yes, the Flying Flea C6 is one of the most exciting electric bikes currently available. However, if your priority is long-distance touring or maximum range, you may want to consider other options. Overall, the Flying Flea C6 represents a bold new chapter for Royal Enfield. It respects the brand's history while embracing the future of electric mobility. The question is no longer whether Royal Enfield can build an electric motorcycle. The real question is whether the Flying Flea C6 is the beginning of a new era for motorcycling. If you enjoyed this detailed review, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more motorcycle reviews, comparisons, and the latest automotive updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.